What's up everyone, we are back. We have got a super fun one for you today. My name is Lance with the Living in Sacramento channel. And in today's video, we are gonna be showcasing some brand new construction luxury homes that are gonna be at an incredibly affordable price. So much so that I think that they're giving these houses away. Now, there is going to be a little bit of uniqueness to these homes today. So we're gonna be taking you to a brand new community that we've never featured new construction homes on this channel. We've got a nice, big, large 2,800 square foot home right there. We've got another 2,700 square foot home right there. And Lauren's gonna take you through one of their single story floor plans. The coolest thing about this particular community is, you've guessed it, we're up here in the Sierra Nevada foothills. So we are in Placerville, California today, and we are gonna be experiencing a brand new community by Williams Homes up here at Sutter's Ridge. So the biggest thing that I absolutely love about a lot of these homes is you are gonna have some incredible views. Now, a lot of times people don't really like coming up here because of the risk of fire insurance, but stick around until the very end because we have got some cool killer things that they are doing at this particular community to kind of help ease some of the pain. But let's flip this around because we are going to show you some absolutely gorgeous homes in these communities. So we've got a single story right here, we've got a 2-story right there, and we've got another one. Sun's kind of blinding it, but it's up there at the top of the hills. All right, so we're going to find Lauren and she's going to take us through that first floor plan.
All right, so we're out here at Sutter's Ridge by Williams Homes. Now I'm gonna take you through their plan 2. It's gonna be a 4-bedroom, 3 full bathroom, 2,200 square foot home. Now, before we even go inside, one of the things I absolutely love about this specific builder and the way that they design these homes is I love the front porches that they gave. So each model here is gonna have a really unique space out front that I absolutely love. So you've got this open front porch spot where you can put, you know, either a little seating area, maybe even a little porch swing, but it's gonna stare out to all of this beautiful nature that you can see around me. Now let's go check out the inside. All right, now coming inside, the first thing that you're gonna notice with this home is it's got really high ceilings. So all homes here are gonna have standard 9-foot ceilings, and that's regardless of whether you're in the single story or the 2 stories. Now, this is going to be a 2-story home. However, the master bedroom is gonna be on the first floor, which is really, really nice. Now, coming in, you've got this long hallway, and then coming off to my right is going to be your first bedroom. So you're gonna have a nice little landing spot right here with cabinets, and then you're gonna have a full bathroom right here. So you're gonna have your single vanity sink, your toilet, and then your standard shower. And then coming back towards the front of the home is going to be your first bedroom. So in here, you've got plenty of space. This is a queen size day bed that as you can see, so it's a pretty big size room. You could even turn this bed and have it come out this way, and you still have plenty of space for 2 nightstands and a dresser, and then you've got your standard sliding closet doors here. Now you do have 2 beautiful windows that are gonna face towards the front of the home. Just on the other side of those windows is going to be that cool little seating area that I showed you before we came in, but you're also gonna have a lot of natural light coming from the side window as well. Let's go check out the rest of the house now. All right, now coming back further in the home, this is going to be your kitchen area. You're also gonna have a dining room and living room back there. So it is gonna be that great room concept, which is really nice. Now you are gonna have a lot of counter space here. You're gonna have a really nice single basin sink, which is nice. You're gonna notice just a lot of the nice features that you get throughout this home. So you don't have to go crazy with upgrades. Even if you just get the standard features and finishes in this home, you're still gonna have a great quality home that's gonna look absolutely gorgeous. Now you are gonna have really big counter space along the back. This is an all electric community, so you are gonna have an electric cooktop. So, you know, it might be a learning curve if you have to learn how to cook on electric cooktop versus a gas cooktop. Lance and I just recently moved not that long ago, and one thing I can tell you is you actually can catch things on fire with a cooktop like this. I did it on Thanksgiving. Heck, it's not Thanksgiving if the fire alarm doesn't go off at least once. So just keep that in mind. But the nice thing about electric cooktops that I think a lot of people don't realize is that when you're not using this to cook, it becomes extra counter space. So versus if you have a gas cooktop that has all the grates and the grills and all those pieces, you really can't use it as extra counter space. But when you're not cooking on this, it becomes just this massive long counter space, which is really nice. So it's probably the one pro to having an electric cooktop like this. And then coming around, you're gonna have your refrigerator, your dishwasher over here, just really nice features and finishes. I love the little coffee spot they gave right here. I'd probably put my coffee pot right there, just perfect little nook for that. All right, now before I take you to the back part of the home, I wanna show you the pantry. So you don't get a walk-in pantry here, which is a little bit of a bummer, but I do love that because even though you don't get the walk-in pantry, you still get this nice, big open pantry. Now, I would take this over one of those crappy pantries that's like a cabinet door, because the nice thing is you can open this up. It's not super deep, so your food's not gonna get lost in there, which is nice. And you've got tons of space up here, so you could even do like, all of your gadgets that you don't want to leave on the counter, like the KitchenAid mixer, the air fryer, the rice cooker, all of those things. You've got enough space in here for all of your food, as well as the gadgets that don't want to live on the counter. I told you guys before, I am a pantry girl. I love pantries that are well thought out and designed, so it is nice that you get that here. Now, walking back further, you're going to have your dining room space, so you still have ample space for a big, large table. Right now we're in the holiday season, so I know thinking through how that looks if you only have one dining room spot, but honestly, homes that have multiple dining rooms, you probably only use it one time a year anyways. And this is plenty of space for a big table that can fit your entire family, which is really cool. You've got nice bar stool seating right there. They've got 3 bar stools up against that. You could definitely fit 4 if you just did a little bit smaller of a bar stool. Then coming back further is going to be your living room space. So you can kind of see just the sheer, how wide this space is. You've got a lot of nice room for a really big sectional couch. You could be cozy up as a family, sit down here, watch movies, all of that. You've got a nice space right here to just gather and hang out with the family. You've got a lot of natural lighting throughout the downstairs as well. So the way this house is oriented, you do have a lot of natural lighting coming in, which is nice. It's not going to be that kind of dark hole cave. And then in this house, you don't have a sliding glass door, which I actually kind of like. I like that you have the French door that walks out. You've got this beautiful natural landscape around you with all of the mature trees in the back. All right, now we're gonna go check out that master. So it's off of the downstairs, which is nice. You are gonna have this kind of back private hallway that's gonna walk you back here. You're gonna have this really big space. So you got a lot of space in here. You can fit a king size bed. You can fit 2 really big nightstands, as well as a dresser over here. Lots of natural lighting with a big window that faces towards the back of the home and 2 windows that are gonna frame that bed. Then over in the back corner is gonna be your walk-in closet, which this one's actually pretty long and narrow. I mean, it goes back pretty far. You've got plenty of space for all of his clothes and your clothes as well. All right, now let's go check out that master bathroom. So walking back across the bedroom on the other side is going to be the master bedroom. You are going to have an opening here, which I know some of our clients that have relocated here from the East Coast, they don't really understand this. This is a California thing where a lot of times kind of that entryway into the bathroom is open. We have seen people close them off though, so if you maybe wanted this closed off with a door, it is something that you could do. You do have a water closet right here. Again, door that'll definitely be closed off. And then coming back further, you've got your double vanity sinks, as well as your shower over there. All right, now coming out around, we're gonna walk back through the kitchen. We're gonna go down another hallway that's gonna be back here. So this is gonna be your entrance from the garage. The nice thing is going back that way, you're super close to the kitchen. This is gonna be your stairs that'll go up. We'll check that out in a minute. You're gonna have under stair storage. So this goes all the way back and then curves around. So you've got plenty of space to store everything you need in there. You've got a coat closet spot. And then coming back even further, this is going to be your laundry room. So this is kind of a basic laundry room. You've just got, your washer and dryer, your overhead cabinets, and then you do have your media panel right here, which is nice that it's not in the master closet. So that's really nice as well. All right, now coming upstairs, there's gonna be 2 additional bedrooms up here. Now the cool thing about this upstairs and the vibes that it gives me is if you've ever stayed in Lake Tahoe or any kind of cabiny area, it kind of reminds me of that style of home because you come up, you've got 2 bedrooms that are gonna be on either side, which is really kind of cool. So it is a pretty big size room. They don't have these rooms modeled with furniture, but you can kind of see just overall the space in this room, how much space you have. You still have the 9-foot ceilings, which is really nice. And then you've got your standard sliding closet door over here. All right, now walking back across the hallway, we're gonna pass the stairs that we just came up. Now over here is going to be a full bathroom, which is nice now. So whoever's staying up in these two rooms or whoever's rooms these are, they don't have to walk back downstairs to use the bathroom. This bathroom is different than some of the other bathrooms that we'll see later on. So it is kind of just one solid space, but you do have, you know, enough space. You've got your vanity, your toilet, and then you've got your shower over tub. So if you have littles, you do have a tub in this bathroom. And then coming back further all the way to the other end of the hallway is going to be your last bedroom. Now to me, this bedroom feels bigger than the last one. You've got a lot of space in here. You could definitely fit a queen size bed. You could do bunk beds. You've got your standard sliding closet doors, and then you've got another really nice window that's gonna face out towards the side of the home, giving you a lot of natural light and just gorgeous views of all of the trees that you can see up here. All right, now make sure you stick around until the very end because you are not gonna wanna miss out on hearing what the price point is for these homes. It's amazing what you get up here and how far your dollar goes and just all of the natural beauty that comes with it.
All right, so before we jump into that next house, what we wanted to remind you is we are licensed real estate agents in the state of California, which means that as much as we love making these videos for you, we actually love helping you more with all of your real estate needs. So that phone number is going to be popping up. We are the ones that answer every phone call, email, and text message. We love putting together game plans. We love chatting to you about your goals, and especially helping you discover awesome communities like this one up here at Sutter's Ridge, up here in Placerville. So make sure you reach out to us. We're going to be diving into some of the pricing at the end, as well as a little segment on what is up here in the town of Placerville.
All right, so the next house we're gonna take you through is gonna be the Plan 3. Now this is probably my favorite home of all the homes they have here. This is gonna be a 2,781 square foot home. It's gonna be 4 to 5 bedrooms, and it's also gonna be 3.5 to 4 full bathrooms, depending on when you purchase or when you get in. Now the thing I love about this home when you first come in is you do have the high ceiling still, so you've got 9-foot ceilings on the first floor as well as the second floor. You've got this really nice kind of grand open entrance that I really like. The way that this archway is really nice because it gives this open feel. It doesn't make the entry feel kind of closed in and claustrophobic. So this is the option here where you could have that potential 5th bedroom. They have it set up as like an office kind of den space, which is really, really nice. You have tons of ample lighting in here with a window in the side of the house as well as a window that faces out towards the front. This is really the perfect spot for an office if you decided to keep it the way they have it modeled, because it is kind of up front away from where the conversation areas and the main talking and the main living is going to be in the downstairs part of the home, which is really nice. And you have these just awesome views that stare out with the full mature trees. All right, now as you walk further back into the home, this is gonna be your entrance in from the garage. So it's gonna come out into your kind of main hallway. And then as you go further down, you are gonna have a coat closet right here, which is really nice. And then you're gonna have a half bathroom right here. This is just how they have this one modeled. Now you could potentially make this your 4th full bathroom if you went with a 4th full bathroom instead of the 3.5 bathroom. So that is a nice option where if you maybe turn that front spot into a bedroom, it could have a full self-sufficient bathroom downstairs. But the way they have this one modeled, this would be the bathroom that your guests would use, your downstairs half bathroom. Now, coming back further, that's gonna be your stairs that are gonna take you up. We'll check that out in a little bit. But then coming all the way towards the back of the home, this is going to be your living room space. So it is gonna be kind of that great room function back here with your living room, dining room, and kitchen. But this living room space is really nice because it's definitely big enough for a really big oversized sectional. So you could have, you know, family movie nights down here, and you have plenty of space between the 2 windows that will frame the TV, giving a really nice ambiance to letting the outside light come in. Now, coming back further, this is gonna be where your dining room space is gonna be. So they have it set up with a round table. You do a bigger rectangle table here as well. The really nice thing is you do have a slider that walks out towards the backyard. Again, just letting a lot of the outside nature come in, which is really nice. Then My favorite part about this home is definitely going to be this massive island. I love that they don't skimp on these kitchens. I love all of the counter space that you have, you know, especially with the holiday seasons. If you're a family who likes to bake with your kiddos, or maybe you've got a lot of entertaining to do, it's really nice to have all of this counter space along with all of the counter space along the back. Now these are all electric homes, so you are gonna have an electric cooktop, which can take a little bit of a learning curve to get used to if you're someone like me. We recently moved and we have an electric cooktop now, but it's actually not that bad. It's super easy to keep clean. And the other nice thing about an electric cooktop is that it is all the way smooth. So if you're not using it to cook, it does also kind of become extra counter space, which is nice too. One more thing about this kitchen that I do love, I love the details and the accents that they put throughout this home. So, you know, we haven't really seen kind of the avocado green coming back, but it is nice and it gives a good balance away from the grays. So we've had, you know, a lot of clients recently that have told us that they don't really love the gray cabinets, which I can definitely understand. I think that they can be a little bit of a boring color, but the nice thing is with the pop of color from the backsplash, it really gives that differentiation that I really, really like. And it makes this kitchen not kind of that drab gray boring color, which is nice. Now coming back further is going to be probably my favorite part of the whole home. You guys know I love a great walk-in pantry. Still don't have one yet. Lance needs to get on that. But we have this huge space that curves all the way around. And then the other nice thing is kind of down back in here, it scrunches down, but you've got lighting and then you've got more space over there. So if you're someone who's got a lot of things like storage or like bulk foods, like big bags of rice or waters, you can definitely store all of that back in there, which is really nice. And then you can close it all off with this door. I love just the details they did. I love the painted black door. It's really, really nice as well. Let's go check out that upstairs. Now coming upstairs, this is gonna be the perfect spot for your kiddos to hang out or relax, or if you've got teenagers. Now this loft is gonna kind of separate the kiddos' rooms, which is really nice. Now this is gonna be towards the front of the home. This is a little bit smaller of a loft than what we see in some homes, but it's still pretty long and skinny, so you've got plenty of space. I would probably set up my furniture a little bit different in here, but you could definitely put a big screen TV. You could do a big couch that goes along the back. Heck, you could even put a small table over there towards the front window that faces the home. You got tons of study space up here if you want to turn this into a study area. So just really nice spot for your kiddos to hang out. Now, coming over to the corner of the home, this is going to be your secondary bedroom. So this one's going to be facing the front of the home. You're going to have two smaller windows that are going to be more in the corner of this room, but definitely a big room still. You've got a full-size bed in here. You've got some pretty big furniture. You've got your standard sliding closet door in here, and you still have the high ceiling. So if you've got kiddos that, you know, maybe they need to share a room, or heck, if your kiddos are like mine when they were younger, they didn't need to share a room, but they actually wanted to, you have plenty of space if you want to do bunk beds in here as well. All right, now walking further back down the hallway, you're going to have a lot of storage. One thing that this builder prides themselves on is they pride themselves on how much storage they put throughout these homes. So you'll notice as we keep going through them, just all of the space you have to really store everything in the home. You don't have to have, you know, garage racks for everything, which is nice. Now coming back in here, this is going to be your secondary bathroom for your kiddos. So you're going to have dual vanity sinks right here, which is great if you've got multiple kiddos. Nobody's fighting over brushing their teeth. And then you are going to have your water closet right here that is separated by a door, which is really, really nice. And then you've got your standard shower over tub as well. The thing I like about this bathroom is it's not super cramped, it's not super squeezed in. You still have a lot of space even in this section of the bathroom. Now walking all the way towards the back of this hallway on this side of the home is going to be another bedroom. So this is going to be towards the back corner of the home. You're going to have a window right here, also a window that's going to face towards the back, letting a lot of natural light into this space. And then again, your standard sliding closet door over here. All right, now walking all the way across, this is going to be your next secondary bedroom. So this bedroom is actually gonna have its own bathroom, which is nice because where we just came from, that side of the home has a bathroom that those rooms are gonna share. And then over here, you don't even have to leave the bedroom to get to your own bathroom, which is nice. So if you've got an older kiddo, or maybe you pick the kiddo that's the cleanest, that's actually gonna keep that bathroom clean, you put them in here. So again, you have your standard sliding closet door. You've got two really nice windows, one that faces towards the front of the house that gives you a great view of all of the beautiful nature out here. And then you're gonna have a full bathroom right there that's going to be your shower, your toilet, and then your single vanity sink. All right, now coming back, you're gonna have before we get to the master, you're gonna have the laundry room right here, which is Really nice. I kind of like how they separated this one. I like that the washer and dryer is on this side, and then you've got a sink and a counter on this side. Just the way they separated the space instead of doing a long skinny one. I feel like you get a little bit more space right here for folding clothes, which is really, really nice. You do have nice upper cabinets. Now, one of my favorite things about new construction homes versus kind of resale that you'll notice is just, it's really nice the continuity throughout the house, right? So you've got the gray cabinets that are gonna be in the kitchen that are gonna match your laundry room, as well as all of the cabinetry throughout the home, which is just really kind of gives you that nice feel, that nice newer look, which I love. And then coming out of the laundry room back to the primary bedroom, this is going to be a really big primary bedroom. So they do have a king size bed over here. You've got two nice windows that are gonna kind of frame the bed. And then you've got this awesome window that's gonna stare out towards the backyard, also giving you kind of the way the hill goes up. You've got lots of views of gorgeous trees. And then over in this corner is going to be your walk-in closet. So again, the walk-in closets here aren't super big, but honestly, for the price point here, you're getting a lot that we don't really see at any other builders, especially at this price point. All right, and then coming into the master bathroom, you're gonna have his and hers vanity sinks. Now, one of the things I really like about the his and hers vanity sinks here is that they pushed them really far apart, so you can definitely have all of her mess on one side and all of his mess on one side. It's not really kind of pushed close together, so I really like the amount of space and countertops that you have in here. And then you are gonna have a shower over on the back side, as well as your water closet. And again, just the attention to detail that this builder has, the amount of windows that they put in this home, it's really nice having an actual full-size window in here, allowing kind of that outdoor nature to come inside.
All right, so before we take you into that third house, let's talk a little bit about Placerville, where it's located at, and some of the things up here. Now, we just did a video not too long ago about the top 11 suburbs in the Sacramento metro, and we did talk about Placerville very briefly in that video. So if you wanna check out that, that's gonna be in a link up here. Placerville is going to be located about 50 to 60 minutes away from downtown Sacramento. So it is going to be one of the suburbs in the greater Sacramento metro that's gonna be one of the furthest ones away. Some of the things that are awesome about Placerville is that you are actually in the Sierra Nevada. So you're gonna have a lot of mature pine trees. You're gonna have a lot of mature tree growth just all throughout the town. It is going to be a little bit smaller of a town. It's not gonna have a ton of the amenities like a Folsom or a Roseville or even heck a downtown Sacramento, but it is going to be a city that's going to have a lot of charm and a lot of character. We're filming this in the fall kind of holiday season. We're just in the first week of December, but one of our favorite things to do is to actually come up here to Apple Hill. We love going and getting apple fritters and apple donuts, and Apple Hill is going to be a kind of a series of apple orchards that's going to be located over off of Carson Road, and it's just a great place to take the family to the fall. The other thing that we absolutely love doing up here in Placerville is there's a ton of kind of pick your own, cut your own tree farms that are up here. So definitely a great family tradition the day after Thanksgiving. If you guys want to come up here and cut down your own tree, you don't have to do the whole Clark Griswold and going out into the middle of the forest, getting the permit and just kind of wandering around aimlessly finding your own tree.
Now, one of the things about Placerville and one of the nice things about this specific builder in this area, now a lot of times when you're looking at new construction, you can almost see a line of the new construction side of the street versus all of the old mature things. But the nice thing about Placerville is, like we've mentioned, there's trees everywhere. And when they actually cleared this space to build these homes, they left a lot of the mature trees. So it doesn't look sterile like a lot of new construction does. We've had a lot of people reach out to us that are interested in new construction. And then when we go out and show them, they're really missing the mature growth and all of the natural beauty from the trees. Especially the Sacramento area used to be known as the city of trees. And the nice thing about up here is that you still get that feel, but you get the brand new home too, which is super, super cool.
Yeah, so it's definitely nice. That's probably been our biggest feedback from you guys reaching out to us on the channel is you love new construction, you love the concepts of all the new constructions, the modern builds, the open floor plans, the great spaces, but I would say the biggest negative or the biggest con or turnoff for you guys is when you actually get here and we visit with you guys and we go out and we look at some of these homes, you're just lacking a little bit of that tree growth. You know, it's a very sterile neighborhood. It looks like, you know, an Arizona or a state that just doesn't have a lot of trees. That's the beauty about this particular area. That's the beauty about Placerville in general is you're definitely in the woods. You're definitely in the nature of it. You're gonna have you know, all different types of animals up here. You're probably going to be able to see deer from your backyard in a lot of these places. So we're a little bit further past the community that we showed you a few weeks back up in Rescue. So this is going to be a little bit deeper into those woods. So really nice. It's really nice that they have some perks here that we're going to talk about at the end. But you know, Placerville is a completely self-sufficient town. It's got all your different grocery stores. It's got your Home Depots. It's got In-N-Out Burger. It's got restaurants. It's got Apple Hill. It's got everything that you're going to need. So if you want to know a little bit more about the schools, we're going to drop a link down to greatschools.org. So if you want to check out specifically the area for the schools and what you're looking for, but Placerville is going to be one of those areas that's going to be super magical. You don't find these types of communities in a lot of the new construction that we featured on this channel before. All right, and so for our last and final home of the day, this is gonna be their plan 4. Now their plan 4 is going to be a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, 2884 square foot home. And again, the thing that I love about these homes, and especially where this development's located at, is gonna be the nature that's around this community. So as you walk in, it's gonna be pretty standard entryway. All of these homes are gonna have about 9-foot ceilings on the downstairs and the upstairs. To my left is going to be this half bathroom. So this is gonna be just a nice bathroom downstairs. It's gonna accommodate your guests. But across the hall from that is going to be a pretty big downstairs bedroom. All right, now walking into this bedroom, this is actually a pretty big junior suite downstairs. A lot of times when we see these downstairs bedrooms built into these homes, it's very tight, it's very cramped, it doesn't really work as it relates to space, but there's a lot of room in here. This is probably a 13 by 14 foot room. You got a nice walk-in closet over here to my right, your left, and then you are gonna have your own full bathroom inside of this room as well too. So you've got a single vanity sink, you've got a toilet, and then you've got a stand-up shower. So the nice thing is if you do have grandma and grandpa come in to live with you, or if you have a kid that hasn't really launched yet, this is a great room. It's completely self-contained. It's got a nice big closet, and you can also turn this into a downstairs office that is going to be away from the rest of the house. So let's go check out the rest of this house, and then we'll take you upstairs. Now, the thing that I love about this house is that it has a ton of storage. So right when you walk in, this is actually gonna be your coat closet, but it can be practically its own mudroom. You've got your space to hang clothes in the back, but you can also store a bunch of Costco stuff in there. And that's not taking away from like your actual pantry, but the nice thing is down here is gonna be your great living room area. So you're gonna have your dining room table in the middle. For being 2,800 square feet, you've got a lot of space in these bedrooms. So whereas the downstairs area is not huge, you are gonna have nice and ample bedrooms upstairs, this bedroom downstairs. You still got a pretty decent space for a great living room area. And then the thing that I love is gonna be this kitchen. Now, we've talked about it in the first 2 homes. This community is going to be an all electric community. You've got a nice big island. You've got your range, your microwave over top, your refrigerator over here, and then of course you have your nice big pantry, which we know Lauren loves. But the nice thing is you're not sacrificing any one of these 3 downstairs storage areas. So you have the coat closet, you have a nice large pantry, and you're also gonna have another coat closet that's gonna come in from the garage. The nice thing is a lot of the things in these homes are going to be standard, or they're not gonna be much of an upgrade. And guys, stick around until the very end, because we're gonna cover some of the pricing, and these homes are going to absolutely shock you for what they cost and what you see, especially in the community. So as we come all the way back, we're gonna head upstairs. All right, so coming up to this second level, you're gonna have the traditional loft that we've seen in a lot of these homes. Now, again, 2,800 square feet divided over 4 bedrooms. It leaves you with a lot of space. So this is a pretty big sized loft. Again, a lot of times when we see some of these homes in that, 2 to 23, the 2 to 3,000 square foot range, these lofts can feel a little cramped. So you have plenty of space up here. You actually have even more so than just your traditional loft, because you kind of almost have like a little, dining room, poker chip area over here. But again, come check it out, because as you guys look, the best thing about these homes is gonna be some of the views that you guys saw in the intro of this video, because you are gonna be surrounded by pine trees. So a lot of people don't really expect to get this in Northern California, but this is really what kind of is the amazing stuff of Northern California when you get outside of the Sacramento metro and you get into some of these Sierra Nevada foothills. So let's go check out the rest of these bedrooms in that master suite. All right, so as we come down this hallway, we're gonna kind of zigzag back and forth. So right off to my right, your left is going to be the secondary bathroom that's going to service the 2 upstairs bedrooms up here. So again, very nice. You got a dual vanity sink here, really nice finishes and features. Our favorite, especially when you have kids that are sharing, is going to be the separation of the bathroom space to the water closet or the shower area. This is going to allow both kids or multiple kids to be able to brush their teeth, do their makeup routine, whatever they need to do, and then one can still be in there showering. Now, across the hall from that is going to be your upstairs laundry room. Now, a couple of things that we really love. You've got some nice cabinets up top and a folding space down below. You've got a lot of room in here. It's always nice when we've seen these model homes develop over the years where it's not like a pass-through laundry room area that's downstairs. And then the other thing that we really love is you got your media panel in the laundry room instead of your master closet. So all of your media stuff for your router, your cable guy, everything up here. And then you've got a lot of room in here. So again, you can have storage for all of your cleaning products up here. You can have plenty of space to fold. You probably have an option to do a sink in here as well too, but a lot of room. Again, all electric community, so both electric washer and dryer. So coming down, you're gonna have the remaining of the bedrooms. So to my right, your left first is going to be the bigger of the 2 bedrooms. So you've got a full-size bed in here, you've got a really big dresser, and you've got a lot of space in between the 2. You still got the 9-foot ceilings in here, so if you gotta do bunks, you've got a lot of natural light. And some of these rooms are gonna have killer views. So this room is going to face towards the front of the house, and depending on which way your house is situated in this community, there's only gonna be about 39 homes here. So depending on which way your home is situated, you're gonna have killer views of some pine trees, and you're gonna be kind of tucked back in this valley, but a pretty big room. And then the nice thing is this one also has its own walk-in closet upstairs, similar to the walk-in closet downstairs. So really you only have one room in this house that doesn't have its own walk-in closet. Let's go check out the one across the hall. All right, so the room across the hall is still gonna be pretty decent size, but you're gonna have the master bedroom that's gonna be on the opposite side of this wall. So this closet is only gonna be your standard sliding door closet. And then again, a lot of space. So even between the end of the bed and the wall, you've got a lot of space in here. You've got another full-size bed, 2 decent-sized nightstands. And then this bedroom is going to face towards the back side of the house. So all of your light is going to be coming from the back side. So again, depending on where it's oriented at, is going to be dependent on which room gets the most amount of light. And then finally, we're coming into the master suite or the master retreat. It's always really nice to see how these builders knock it out of the park with these. So, you know, you've got a huge master bedroom, 9-foot tall ceilings all throughout the upstairs and the downstairs, which is really nice in these 2-story homes. All the windows are going to be pretty much from the back of the house. You're going to have a couple of windows on the side that are going to frame the bed. And then you're also gonna have some windows in the front in the master bathroom. But the nice thing is you have this big picturesque window that's gonna allow you to see all the nature that's going on in your backyard. So super nice. Some of these lots are gonna be big lots. But then as we come back in here, we're gonna have a nice big walk-in closet to my left. Your right, this is going to be pretty much for both his and hers. So you're gonna have not a ton of space as we've seen in some of these other houses, but the closet is still pretty massive. Still plenty of space for storing all your clothes. Across the hallway from the closet is going to be your water closet, which is going to be your toilet room. Now coming all the way to the back is going to be the master bathroom. So you're going to have a double vanity sink over to the left. And then you're also going to have a big shower with dual shower heads in this bathroom as well too. So super cool feature, very nice. But no bathtub model in this home, so not sure if it's an option, but usually with these homes, they're gonna have packages and then you can choose from some of those packages. So depending on when you come to the development or when you reach out to us, they do have some lots that are gonna be a little bit further out where you have a lot more opportunity to do some more customization. So let's check out some of these prices and some of these incentives because you guys are not gonna believe what these homes are priced at. All right, so before we finish this video out, we wanted to talk to you a little bit about some of the prices. Now, this is an awesome community up here in Placerville, Sutter's Ridge by Williams Homes. So we showed you 3 different floor plans. Now, this community does have 4 floor plans available. There is one single story that is their smallest floor plan that we didn't share with you. So that particular floor plan was their plan 1. It's a 1759 square foot home, single story, 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, 2-car garage. The starting price for that home is going to start you off at $579,990.
All right, so the first home that I showed you was gonna be that Plan 2, which is the home that we're actually sitting in right now. That was gonna be that single story that had the master bedroom on the first floor. Now that home was 2,248 square feet. It was a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom home. Now the model that we showed was a 2-car garage. Now one thing to note is that the sales agent here did tell us that if you get in early enough, some of the lots are big enough and you can actually get a 3-car garage. So if that's something that's important to you, which I know a lot of people that have reached out to us have really wanted new construction with a 3-car garage, which is really, really hard to find nowadays. Builders just aren't putting in that extra car stall. But here you can get that if you get in early enough. And now the Plan 2 does start out currently at $639,000, which is just a great value for the size of home as well as everything you get there. Now the next home I took you through was gonna be the Plan 3. Now the Plan 3 was that 2-story home. It was 2,781 square feet. It was a 4 to 5 bedroom. I don't know if you remember, the model had a den instead of the 5th bedroom, but you could have that closed off and converted to a 5th bedroom. It also had 3.5 to 4 bathrooms. So if you wanted to change how they did it in the model, you could have a full bathroom downstairs. Again, depending on when you get in here, you can get a 3-car garage on that home if that's something that you're interested in. Now the price point on the Plan 3 starts out at $669,000.
Now the last and final home that I showed you was their Plan 4. It's going to be their biggest house. It's going to be their most luxurious plan that they have out here, and it's crazy when you hear the price of this. So that was going to be a 2,884 square foot home. It's going to be a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom home, and those homes are going to start off at $686,000 for that. The biggest floor plan out here, which is going to be awesome. So definitely super cool that you can find gorgeous homes like these by Williams Homes at this price point. So there is going to be a very small HOA that's going to maintain some of the common areas and the basin that's going to be down at the bottom. That's only going to be about $100 a month, so it's super good. Now the other thing that we did want to note to you guys is the fact that, you know, we are up here in the foothills, the Sierra Nevadas. One of the biggest negatives about living up here in Placerville is going to be the fact that you're dealing with the potential for added fire insurance. But the nice thing about this particular builder, the fact that they're one of the only new construction communities up here in the foothills for this price point, they said that they do have some in-house insurance that has actually been pretty comparable. So these homes are built with that fire insurance in mind. So you've got slate roofs, you've got a premium fire sprinkler system ran throughout the entire house, and a couple of things that they did mention that were specific to helping avoid some of the things that come with the added fire risk. So the last quote that they did just get for some of their most recent new homeowners up here was about $250 a month, which is actually about $3,000 a year, which for fire insurance in the foothills is actually not that bad. It is about $1,000 more than what you're getting quoted for some of the homes down in the Sacramento metro area, the Folsoms, the El Dorado Hills. But for $3,000 a year for an all-in insurance package with your fire insurance included, that's actually a pretty good deal. So keep that in mind. There is a small HOA up here, and because it's a brand new home community, they do have killer rates for their insurance.
So that is it. That is Sutter Ridge out here in Placerville by Williams Homes. Now, if you liked any of these homes, if you want more information, or maybe you didn't like these homes, maybe Placerville is not the right spot for you, but maybe you are considering a move to the greater Sacramento metro, or heck, even in Sacramento, that phone number should be popping up. We do answer every single phone call, email, and text message. And one of the things that we love about being on YouTube is not creating these videos, but actually meeting you guys. It's definitely the highlight of our day when you guys reach out to us and when we're able to talk through, you know, your why you want to move here, and learn a little bit more about your family and see how we can help you meet your goals. So again, that number's popping up. Like I said, we answer every single phone call, email, and text message, and we would absolutely love to help you with your move to the greater Sacramento metro.
Talk to you guys soon.